Hey,
Edgar Wright, hello sir. May I first start by saying on behalf of myself and all my friends, thank you for creating Spaced, which is possibly the greatest comic series of all time. So
thank you.
Thanks very much for that, mate. Baby Driver, you said recently Hollywood is in need of original blockbusters, and this certainly fits that bill. I mean, what was it like to put together 20 years in the making?
I mean, I feel like such a sort of like, it's great being here tonight because I basically like sort of, you know, came up with it when I was 21 living in North London. So it's amazing to be back in Leicester Square, having gone to like Hollywood and then Atlanta and then back to London, so it's great.
It makes me feel really bad though. When I was 21, I lived in Preston. I mostly like sat in my pants on a sofa.
I probably sat in my pants in Wood Green as well.
One interesting thing about this movie I found was that I perhaps could say it's the least Edgar Wright movie in a way. There seems to be something very distinctive in all your films before this, and this is very distinctive as well. But it feels like a leap away almost from some of the I don't know, some of the kind of cuts that you've put together in the past. Was that a decision you made in the film, or just a natural thing?
I think it's just a natural thing. The irony is that I've had the idea longer than like Spaced and Shaun of the Dead. So maybe I've just been building up to this.
What about the cast that you brought together this time round? Unbelievable to have the likes of Jamie Foxx and Kevin Spacey in the same place for any length of time.
Yeah, it's amazing. And John Hamm and Ansel and Lily, like, it's incredible.
And I know you probably get this all the time, the Cornetto trilogy is something a lot of us hold very dear to our hearts, especially in Britain. Have you any, I know you've talked about maybe going back to doing like a sequel to Hot Fuzz, One Possible Day, it's probably the one film out of those three that you'd ever go back to, but do you ever sit back and think, oh, let's get Frost down, let's get Peg down, let's get Jessica Hynes involved?
Kind of, I mean, maybe I would always want to work with those guys again. I mean, in my head, what's weird is that it feels like The World's End was like yesterday. But like in theory, it was actually 4 years ago. So that's kind of crazy to me because it feels like I only made that a couple of weeks ago, but that's not the case. I realize that. So maybe in the future. I mean, they're very busy people, so it's kind of actually getting down to write is the toughest thing.
And I heard you fancy doing a sci-fi in the future. A lot of those coming out at the moment. You think you're going to put it on the back burner for a bit? Have you got anything in mind?
I mean, I'm up for anything.
Superb, you heard it here first. Edgar Wright, up for anything.
Hi. Oh my God! Sorry. Hey!
Zane's got a great voice.
I'll just leave it at that.
I've wanted to meet you. We haven't met each other yet.
Got some lipstick on your teeth.